Hey gang, Uncle Todd and Sonny here. And this week we have one of the sleaziest, skeeziest zombie flicks I think ever made. There's a lot of nudity and, you know. Sex. But there's also a very, unsettling subplot that we'll get to in good time. The film is called Burial Ground. It's also known as Nights of Terror, Burial Ground, Nights of Terror, Zombie Horror, The Zombie Dead, and inevitably Zombie 3. We open with an archaeologist who is doing the one thing you never want to do when you're going through tombs, especially in a horror film. Getting off to a good start. Zombies are already here. The professor is staying at this country estate, and the owner, who just happens to have remarried with a hot wife and a young child, is coming up for the weekend with two couples of friends of theirs. And so, of course, we have to have scenes of them at night enjoying each other. Although the newly married George and his wife Evelyn, her son Michael, isn't too keen on his mom having a new husband. Yeah, apparently he does that a lot, because he interrupts them a second time the next day when they're in the guy's workshop and getting all frisky. Anyway, we have more important things to worry about, such as one of the couples, which is Mark and Janet. And Janet has had a premonition.
Mark, something awful's going to happen. We've got to warn the others. Hurry.
Calm down, honey.
No, really, I mean it. We've got to get out of here, please.
That's enough, Janet.
Mark, please, listen. I know what I'm saying.
Look, calm down.
Yeah. She's going to be a bit high-strung, this film. Anyway, the next morning, they all separate to go out into the grounds. And some are taking pictures, others are sketching, but we all know what they really went out there for. Sex. Exactly. But it turns out Michael is not the only one who likes to interrupt things.
Oh, God.
Mark!
Good advice, which they take. And meanwhile, back in the workshop, they get some unexpected guests too.
Who are you? What are you here for? What for?
Luckily, George just happens to have a gun. Yeah, they haven't learned the usual response to a zombie. Headshot. But George is a good guy because he makes sure Evelyn and Michael get out and are safe.
Leave us alone! No, no, no! Ah! Ah!
What a guy. Oh, if the son, who you saw in some of those clips, looks a little off to you, that's because he's played by a little person, Burt Parks. Burt Parks? Forgot that name again. Yeah. Peter Bark. I'm sorry, Peter Bark, aka Pietro Bartocini. And the reason for the fact that they've cast an adult in a child role isn't because this is a gory horror film. We'll get to that down the line. Meanwhile, Mark and Janet are making good time trying to get back to the house until disaster strikes.
Janet!
My foot's caught in a trap.
Hold on. Just hold on to it.
Well, bad luck there. And our shambling little monstrosities are fast approaching. And we get two of my favorite zombies.
I can't stand it.
Damn it!
Yes, that first zombie is wearing a Boris Karloff Frankenstein mask. Kind of scuffed up to kind of hide it. And the other one, even better to me, is the doofy zombie. Anyways, luckily the other couple that was out there, James and Leslie, they come upon Mark and Janet, and they figure out quickly how to deal with these zombie menaces. Ugh, gooey. Well, don't forget Evelyn and Michael. They're been running through some back areas of the estate, and they come upon their own way of dealing with their zombie pursuers. That works pretty good too. Well, the two couples that are outside are heading for their cars, but they run into a bit of a problem.
Wait! They got George! I just got away from two of them down in the cellar! Oh, God!
Oh, they're here too.
Well, looks like everybody's going to have to barricade themselves into the house, along with the maid and the butler, as the zombies are going to lay siege now. Also, the electricity and the phones are out. Why, it's almost as if these zombies can think.
Perhaps.
Nah. Anyway, after the downstairs is barricaded, the maid heads upstairs along with the butler and James to make sure all the upstairs windows are shutters are closed. Now, what was the point of that? It's not like they can climb up there. Oh, they can use tools?
That's right.
All right. Guess we'll have to whip out this old chestnut. Yeah, it's looking that way. Yes, I know you're very happy about that. Anyways, when James comes upon the headless body of the maid, and the zombies are down there having a nice little repast of brains, he does the only logical thing and chucks the rest of her body down and shuts the shutters. Then when he starts hearing pounding on the doors because they're starting to have gone into the workshops and grabbed axes and such, he comes out with a shotgun and uses up all the shells shooting them. And some of them are done away with, and the rest back off. Except for one industrious little zombie who climbs up the back wall. So that when Leslie goes to get some wraps for Janet's ankle,
No, let me go!
Zoinks!
I get the distinct impression they got inspired by Fulci's Zombie. The scene where the zombie pulls the one woman towards the hole he's punched in a door. Although that one had more of a Fulci liked filming different versions of eye damage. Let's just put it that way. Anyway, no time to wonder what's taking Leslie so long, because they get a bit of a siege in the room where Janet was laying.
Tis but a scratch. I've had worse.
Wow, definitely went into real mama bear mode there. Well, I've put this off long enough. In the aftermath, while Evelyn is comforting her son,
Oh, Mama, I love you so much. I need to feel you near me. I need to touch you. When I was a baby, you always used to hold me to your breast.
well, at least Evelyn has the reaction we would all like to think she would.
Michael!
So, our little pint-sized perv runs off. Something you shouldn't do when you're in the middle of a zombie siege, but luckily he runs into someone who he knows. Yeah, I don't think when Evelyn goes to look for him, she's going to like what she finds.
Michael! No!
Oh, that was gnarly. Ugh. But time for Mama Bear mode again.
Killed him! You killed Michael! Damn you! You killed my son! You killed him! God damn you!
Yeah. Let's just say she's gone away, and it doesn't look like she's going to be coming back. James finds Leslie's. He's heartbroken, but he doesn't blame Evelyn. She's the zombie now. Well, and the zombies have broken in. And Mark comes up with an idea. They will hide. And when the zombies go past, they'll head out and try and get away. After they pass, they send the butler to grab some more guns from George's stockpile of rifles.
No. But, Professor, they're expecting us. Professor! Ah! Oh!
Forgot about him, didn't ya? I did too the first time I watched it. Anyways, they manage to find a place to hide out, and then they get out of the estate the next morning and come upon a monastery. Finally, someone who can help them. Needless to say, when they hear his screams, it's a little too late. And so they run and try to barricade themselves into a workshop, only to find that that's not a really good sanctuary. Okay, they've now barricaded the front. They've taken care of the zombie that was in the back room. They could hold off indefinitely now.
Oh, it's Michael.
Michael.
Is only mostly dead.
I think we all know where this is going. Because sure enough, she embraces him to her bosom. Yeah. He chewed off that area. Well, the other zombies break in from the front and get a little creative with Mark. Yep, they have themselves some sliced brains. Oh, and then we get our last shot. You're gonna like this. Told you you'd like that. Well, there's one more thing. We get a little postscript here. Fun fact number 1. The Black Spider is an actual historical figure who made a lot of prophecies. Fact 2. That is not one of them. Completely made up for the film. Yeah. Kind of torn on this one. The zombie stuff's good. It's got a good build-up. But the action starts pretty quick. We're 20 minutes in and the zombies are attacking. And it just goes from there. Really good. If only there wasn't that whole subplot between the kid and his mom. Despite the fact that it's actually played by an adult in a really bad wig. No. That just drops this film for me. Especially her death, because that's pretty graphic when he rips her blouse open and then just bites in. It was a faked one, of course. The actress is quoted saying it was the dumbest thing she'd ever been involved with the fake breast. At least she got a sense of humor about it. For me, I'm just like, ugh. So let's get past that. But yeah, good gore effects. I like the fact that these are smart zombies and they use tools. That's interesting. You don't see that very much. Only two other films I can think of where they did that. One, Night of the Living Dead, where they were one zombie picked up a rock to smash in a window, and what was the other one? Oh, Nightmare City. But they were more, well, they were kind of zombies, but they were kind of affected by radiation. But yeah, they were real smart. They used tools. They shut off the power of a city so they could move around more. And they were actually, what's the right term? You know, for like an army. You know, they were, thank you, Google. They were collaborative, working in like a collaborative effort. Anyways, back to this one. I love that estate. Very gothic. It's a very gothic looking film because of the setting. The old tombs, the house, the gates, all that stuff's great. And the zombies, obviously, taking some from Fulci's look, you know, the worms in the eye sockets and stuff. But these look very dusty, like they've been old a long time. And when you smash the heads, mostly they're very dry inside. You know, they're not the goopy brain matter that you get from a lot of zombie films. Like Fulci films. He loved gooiness. The acting's okay. They give us a little bit in the beginning, so you kind of get a feel for the characters, where they're coming from. You really feel sympathy for George. He does not deserve, his stepson constantly blocking him with his mother, and he sacrifices himself for them. So, you know, he's a real hero. So are Mark and James to a certain extent. They're doing everything they can to protect everybody and keep them safe and get away. So, you know, very sympathetic, these ones. You don't always get that in zombie films. You can get a lot of nasty people that get taken by the zombies. But, yeah, these, perfect. They're not selfish. They don't push someone in the way so that they can get away. Like in Children Shouldn't Play with Dead Things, if you remember that review. And very, very good. I really like this film. It's a fun, not a fun film. Okay, it's very fast-paced, very exciting, very suspenseful. Just a little skeeziness there that I don't like. But other than that, pretty good. And I've always enjoyed smart zombies. So, please hit like, share, subscribe, and stay after the credits for my favorite scene.
Listen.